In the Ice Age, the most useless member of the tribe was the old woman who could no longer have children. By every rule of survival, she should have been left behind. Instead, she may be the single reason you're alive today, and almost no other animal on Earth has one. Here's the strange part. Almost nothing that lives keeps living long after it stops breeding. A female chimpanzee, our closest cousin, has babies almost until the day she dies. Keeping a body alive for nothing is expensive. Evolution doesn't pay for nothing. But humans break the rule. We do it, and so do a handful of whales, like orcas. A woman stops having children around 50, and then lives for decades more. Decades evolution somehow decided were worth keeping. Why? The answer didn't come from bones. It came from the living. In the late 1980s, anthropologist Kristen Hawkes went to Tanzania to watch the Hadza, one of the last hunter-gatherer peoples on Earth. She expected the strong young hunters to feed the tribe. Instead, the hardest workers were the old women. For hours, under a punishing sun, they dug tubers out of rock-hard ground and fed not themselves, but their grandchildren. And that changed everything. If a grandmother feeds the older child, the mother can stop nursing sooner and have her next baby faster. More children, closer together, more of them surviving. This is the grandmother hypothesis. A woman who stops having her own children and feeds her grandchildren instead can leave behind more descendants than one who breeds to the end. Menopause isn't a breakdown, it's a strategy. Generation after generation, the tribes with grandmothers simply outlasted the ones without. Longer lives, longer childhoods, bigger brains, all of it paid for by an old woman's digging stick. Evolution's reward for a lifetime of labor was more labor. The ancient retirement plan was your grandchildren. Today we treat old age as the end of usefulness, retirement, the sidelines, your time already spent. But for almost all of human history, the old woman by the fire wasn't a burden. She was the tribe's memory. Every story she told, every mouth she fed, every winter she'd already survived was knowledge no one could afford to lose. We didn't outlive our usefulness. We invented grandmothers, and they may have invented us. Maybe the first thing that made us human wasn't a tool or a fire. It was keeping her. There's a new episode every week. Subscribe so you don't miss it.